Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. And guys, two times, Uncle Willie is in the house.
2 times, but not in a row.
It's okay, but it's 2 times.
Yeah, I make it sound like I'm dosing them. Like, no, hey, low doses. Too much Willie could be a bad thing.
I mean, it was never a good thing in the beginning, but a little too much of you is bad.
That's what my ex-wife said.
Badam, beam, poof. Yow.
I told you, I don't walk around with a drum roll guy.
Well, I am your drum roll.
Actually, not the drum roll guy. That's a different guy. The rim shot guy. I don't have a rim shot guy.
First of all, we don't have enough money in production to have a rim shot guy follow us. And just by the name, we don't want to call him the rim shot guy. Because that's just...
Okay. No. You know what? You're just being disgusting.
Yes.
Which is why we're friends.
Yes, that's why. And just to let you know, not only we're friends, but everybody else is listening is our friends as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we just take it as is.
Listen, that's all I can do.
And I'm okay with that. And guys, before we get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button to know when the hell we come on and give you guys this sweet news and, of course, our awesomeness, because it is a must to have us in your life. Willie, do you agree?
I definitely have awesomeness in low doses.
No. Yours comes in like weird doses. It's either high, low, or never in the medium. Never.
I only have 2 doses. And you shouldn't do that.
Well, that's only on guys' night.
That sounded really bad.
Anyways.
Really bad.
Guys, now that we got all that out of the way, first, how's your day been, Willie?
My day has been the same day. It's the same way it always is. Too goddamn busy.
Dude, it's unbearably busy. Like, finally in Miami, they let us. They took off the curfew, which it's awesome. But everything is still kind of in quarantine, so it's not awesome.
Yeah. Like your adventure in trying to find a new TV.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck them. I am so pissed at that still. I mean, first I'm trying to Best Buy, but Best Buy, you need to do an appointment to go to Best Buy to go see a TV, right? But yet, Walmart, Target, BJ's, you could just walk right in and look for a TV. But when you go in there to go find a TV, what do you find? Nothing, because they put them all away, or they bought them all because reasons. I'm not bitter. No. I'm not fucking bitter.
First off, they had to, because Walmart was told, hey, only essential departments. You don't need the TVs to be shown right now. Not thinking that if somebody's TV dies during the quarantine, there's going to be problems.
Well, yeah, mine just happened to be one of those moments. It had to happen on a Monday. It happened on a Monday. I'm just watching TV regularly, working my work, doing my thing, looking for stuff for the podcast. I turn off the TV for 1 second, go do some things, wait for later in the night to turn it on. Turn it on, nothing. I'm like, I guess something happened when I wasn't looking, or there's a little troll in the back of my TV fucking with me, but
was it doing what my TV was doing? What? I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't know.
Before I replaced the TV that I'm using on the computer now, yes, I have more than one TV.
Ooh.
That TV, when I would switch it on, it would start hissing like mad.
No, mine wouldn't even do that.
I forgot what part it was that got damaged. I could have fixed it, but I decided not to. The TV was old anyway, so I replaced it, and so it wasn't doing that weird hissing that the signal was all jammed up and just really horrible noises coming out of it.
No, mine didn't make any noise. It powered on. You can see the little light indicator that says power on, and that's as far as it will go. But then the little sensor light on the side, it'll just dim away. It wouldn't stay on. It would just dim away, which when you look it up online, it would just say that there's something wrong with the video. But that's them speculating that might be an issue with the video. But when you go look online, you look on Vizio, it says, oh, maybe one of the 3 problems happening, this is why you're not getting any video. And when I say 3, that's the only thing you have left. You only have the power board, You have the module in the middle that controls the power and the
Yeah,
video,
the converter.
Uh-huh. And then you have the video card, which that's what I like to call it, the video card. And I'm like, how can I troubleshoot this knowing what's what? But I can't. There's nothing to troubleshoot.
You can't say stuff like that now. Now I'm thinking of getting a TV and putting a GPU in there.
Well, we can make it happen. That'd be awesome.
Listen, I have enough problems.
Man, you know what? Forget about these fucking TVs, man. And let's just get started because we're gonna get into some heavy shit today. And I need to hear everything you gotta bring up. And you know what? Because of last topic that I left off was the Unreal Engine 5. Excuse me, I got a little tongue-tied. We're gonna start off with that, which could be a breakthrough through video game artists, says Mike Bithell. Bithell, whose studio Bithell Games has created such titles as the John Wick Hex and the Subsurface Circular. Pretty much had a little thing to say about the whole thing with the Unreal 5 engine. Says that it's pretty badass, that it's going to be a big breakthrough for a lot of developers. And again, I'm going to say this, and Willie, you might hate me, but I still say last week it was still a PS5 exclusive for visual. It was still played off the PS5. Go ahead. You may spit in.
Glad you said that because, okay, Unreal 5 when it was demoed, when Sony demoed it on what do they call their shows? They don't call it Treehouse because that's Nintendo.
Oh my
State of Play. That's what they call it.
Yes.
In their State of Play, they showed off the Unreal 5 engine running on PS5 hardware. And a lot of people started going crazy because, I mean, it's pretty impressive stuff.
It is.
Matter of fact, I remember we were having a conversation with our boy Grumpy Joe on our chat, where he was. I think he was right close to saying "rip PCs," because the PS5 is so incredible and all that bunch of stuff. Well, the first thing I had to say to him about that is, pump your brakes, bruh. It's a demo. I mean, not to belittle what the PS5 hardware can do. The PS5 hardware looks like it can do some pretty amazing things.
From what it looks like, yeah. I mean, so far we haven't really got anything out of it. The only thing I can actually say that we got a good look at, well, it could have been the Ghost of Tsushima, which to me that game is breathtaking. That game is breathtaking.
But that's just on current generation hardware, because that was PS4.
Oh, okay. Wow.
PS4 Pro to be exact.
That's actually nice.
But no, that game is beautiful, and I'll get to that. But as far as Unreal Engine 5, it can do some amazing things. Like they were getting into the engine's so-called nanite technology, which is the engine behind all the pretty visuals.
Okay.
Not to get too technical. Yeah, it can do a lot of really amazing things, and the fact that the PS5 can render it at a pretty high frame rate, at a very high frame rate, that speaks a lot. Not so much, I mean, yeah, the graphical power, but also the power of its disk system. It's SSD system, which I think Joe had mentioned as well, that there was a quote saying that what Sony's doing with the PS5 and its SSD technology outstrips anything a PC can do.
Huh. Those are pretty big words.
Which is funny because now I'm looking at a Tom's Hardware article saying that, that thing that you see being done on the PS5, yeah, a PC with an RTX 2070 Super can do that.
Oh, no. Please, carry on. I want to hear more about this.
It's kind of throwing a little bit of shade.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of, it's kind of shitty, but yeah, a PC with not even the absolute high-end video card and an NVMe SSD can run the demo as well. And yes, it can. We got to remember that as amazing as the PS5's tech is, it's basically just a console version of a pretty decently spec'd out PC. 2070 Super is not exactly low end. It's not the absolute high end, but it's pretty up there.
Okay, so I'll say like an upper middle.
I would say right now a PS5 has about as much power as an upper mid-range, like a $1,200, $1,400 PC.
Okay.
Which is pretty good. I mean, we could speculate on price for, until the cows come home. We don't know how much it's going to be until Sony says so. We speculate in the 400 to 450. I say 500.
I will give it 450 to 5. That'll be my top.
I say 500, but that's just pure speculation, folks. Pure speculation.
Mm-hmm.
But for that price, getting the performance of a $1,200 PC, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. I still think that Tom's Hardware threw a little bit of shade in that article.
I think he did, man.
But
it sounds like there's a lot of shade in there,
But it's good as a form of perspective. My PC cannot outperform a PS5. My PC, I built it more for mid-range. I don't play at 4K. I don't have a 4K monitor. I just play 1080p is fine for me, but then again, I'm not hardcore balls to the wall bleeding edge PC guy.
But that's fine. You don't have to be. I mean, everybody is doing the whole 4K 1080 or 2160. I forget the range already. But
2160p is 4K.
Yeah. But but that's what I'm saying. Like the whole 2160, 120 megahertz, all that jazz. There might be some hardcore players. Maybe like they might be doing some competition gaming, like the Mutineers here in Florida, and other competitors out there that they need that type of frame rate and speed. But if you're gonna be a casual gamer, I think you don't need that much power. 1080p will just be fine.
Not even a casual gamer. I mean, a person who likes playing games on PC, but doesn't want to break the bank, can easily build a system that it will perform very well at just 1080p or even 1440p.
Wow.
Like my machine can handle 1440p. I don't have a 1440p monitor, but it can handle it.
Got it.
And it can handle it at, it can handle way more than 60 frames per second. I always laugh with Joe because we always have to have this dick measuring contest between consoles and PC.
Of course. And
I'm always telling him, that's so cute. 4K 60, that's so nice. Where PC is not a good PC unless it's playing at 144 hertz, but you go ahead with your 60 hertz. You're so cute.
Here, Junior,
we're always playing those games, and he gets mad at me because that's literally his job description.
Oh no. That's his thing. He needs to be. He is the grumpy Joe. He needs to.
When the grumpy guy in the group starts accusing me of being grumpy, I know I'm laying it a bit thick.
I think just a tad. But you know what?
I have gotten grumpy though. I have gotten grumpy.
No, but it's fine. We need a little grumpy at times, man. I mean,
why do we look?
It's like how I always say it amongst each other and a bunch of other people. Why do we need to listen to yes men? Yes. If the game sucks, do we really want to sit there and be like, oh wow, look, this guy actually likes it, even though it's horseshit? No, you want the guys to tell you the truth. You want that friction. You want someone's fucking opinion.
Now wait.
Go.
One thing is having your opinion.
Okay.
Like if I don't like something, I say straight up, I don't like it.
Okay.
I wasn't as fond of Mortal Kombat 11 as some other people, and Joe seemed to take that to think that I'm being grumpy. Whatever. But, I'm not that fond of Mortal Kombat 11. But now, just because somebody else likes it and you don't, doesn't mean you got to give them shit over it.
Of course.
There's no point. I mean, listen, people can play whatever the hell they want to play. More power to you. Yeah, you don't want to go and rag on somebody because they like something that you don't. Games are there for everybody, and not everybody's going to like every game.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, we're not going to sit here, again, folks, we're not going to sit here and just tell you, you guys have to buy it. It's such a great game. Or, we're not going to sugarcoat shit. We're not here to I don't know. You're not kids. You're not children. We're going to speak to you as it's supposed to be spoken to. We're going to let you know what we think about the games and how we feel about it. Now, it's up to you to do your own judgment, do your own schoolwork and be like, okay, Punisher didn't like this game, but I see Uncle Willie did. Let me play around. Let me look at more statistics about it. Let me check this game out. Whatever the case is, you don't have to sit here and listen to other people telling you, yeah, that game is amazing. But then when you play, it's just $50 worth of shit. You know, you don't need it.
Well, I mean, it's good to get perspectives from other people, but always take that with a grain of salt. Whatever I tell you, whatever Punisher tells you, whatever anybody tells you, just, all right, keep that in your mind. You go and try it out. If you like it, then don't listen to us.
Yes.
Like Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I'm gonna throw Mortal Kombat in there again because
go. Throw it in there.
Another thing that happened recently was Mortal Kombat announcing their content update, and I don't care. I don't care because I didn't care for Mortal Kombat. The new update, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, is supposed to pick up after the ending of the game, of the original game story mode. Whatever, they're introducing new characters, and one of the ones that they made a big deal about was Robocop.
Okay.
And this week, you saw that they showed a trailer with Robocop fighting the Terminator.
Yeah, which he shot him in the dick.
80s ultra geek, oh my god. That, all 80s boys like you and I should be like happy as hell seeing this.
I was happy to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I was happy. But please continue to what you're saying, and I'll get to my part because I have a lot to say about it as well.
I was underwhelmed.
Okay.
Personally. Again, it goes back to the fact that I wasn't too fond of Mortal Kombat 11. Not a bad game, but like I was saying in our chat, I think I'm kind of worn out on fighting games because truth be told, I haven't played Samurai Showdown yet. I should get in that game because I was excited enough to play it when I saw that it was being made. But maybe that one will do it for me. The last fighting game that I played that I really got into was Dragon Ball FighterZ. That was
actually a good game as well.
It was a great game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was a very good game too.
It was.
It was really poorly made, and it had a shit roster of characters, and everybody looked like they were on the Jose Canseco health plan.
Go, keep going.
And I'm sorry, Morrigan's face was jacked up.
Oh no.
Morrigan's Chun-Li, they were all jacked up.
They were on Botox and shit.
The gameplay was awesome.
Yeah, the gameplay was fun. I loved it.
I still laugh at what they did to you with the Infinity Cadbury cream eggs.
I so hate you, but please keep going.
Whatever. Mortal Kombat 11, not too enthused by it. The Robocop being in there, okay. Seeing Robocop fight Terminator, okay. Seeing Ed 209 was cool though.
Oh my god, Ed 209 was the highlight for me at least. Look, for me at least, I love the fact they brought in Robocop to fight Terminator because, of course, they're going to base it off the comics, Robocop versus Terminator. But I was excited to see it, but then at the same time, I felt a little underwhelmed, as like you were. Because when I got to see the gameplay, Robocop is super slow. I mean, he has some little maneuvers and whatnot, but he is very slow. Like, there's some parts there I think they're holding back Terminator for not killing him at times. And then,
well, I mean, the whole point of showing the new character, showing what the new character can do.
Okay.
Not showing the new character get his ass kicked by a previous character.
But okay, look, but that's the point. In the majority of the other trailers that we've seen before for Mortal Kombat, for other various players that they put on there, you see that one specific player they're talking about do all these moves, do all the maneuvers, do their special, do their fatalities, which is awesome. But in this one, you literally see the Terminator lay some ground on there, which I was like, guys, I think Robocop's supposed to win. Can we just hold back a little bit? Thank you. There we go.
The reason why they did that was because they wanted to show how Robocop recovers.
Oh, I see.
Like he evidently he has some cancels that will counter like counters essentially, not cancels. Cancels or something else.
Got it.
He has counters, and so they wanted you to see the counters that he had. So that I understood. And as far as him being a slow character, I also understand that too, because when you make a fighting game, you want to have characters that fit all different kinds of play styles. So a tank character that moves really slow but does massive damage, would make sense. A character like Liu Kang will be able to dance all around him, but Liu Kang messes up, and all of a sudden, RoboCop put like 7 holes in his chest.
Literally, or shoot him in the dick like he did the Terminator,
And the fatality, yes.
Which I didn't know the Terminator had nards because he just shot him.
Well, I mean, the RoboCop was also bleeding, where I called bullshit on that, but it's Mortal Kombat. What can you do? Everything bleeds.
Yeah, you're right. But then again, in your bullshit, which in that fatality, he shot him in the dick, blew him up. Then in the little cutscene, he picks him up and takes him to the car to handcuff him. Which I was like, I don't think you should be holding his arm if it's not there anymore. You know, that's just what I'm saying.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Look,
then listen, on the I know they're not called X-rays no more, but on what I call the X-ray attacks, they'd be dead. Forget about fatality.
With that hit that he did, with that one hit, with the fucking spike.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have a real big boo boo right across your fucking chest.
We always sit there and we rail against these things. That's typical nerd stuff. That doesn't look realistic. That person will be dead already. It's a game.
We technically sound like the big guy from The Simpsons, the comic book guy. This does not look realistic at all.
Yes. And I never was into The Simpsons. Another shock for people out there. But yes, I know who you're talking about. But I will say, the one thing that they're bringing with Mortal Kombat Aftermath that I think is absolutely awesome, and there should be more of.
What?
Friendships.
Yes, babalities as well.
I want babalities back. I love the fact that we got Petey's cousin. I took Petey's cousin out behind the woodshed with Mortal Kombat 9, and I babalities his ass. Because hey, listen, he got learned.
The boy got to learn. He got to learn somehow, right?
But yes, friendships, babalities, all those things. But one kind of a bad look having Jax be the guy playing the saxophone.
But it's a must.
And two, at least if you're gonna make it sound like the Epic Sax Guy song, have him play the Epic Sax Guy song. I mean, NetherRealm, you got money, you can license it.
Oh my God, they can. It'll be freaking.
You can license RoboCop, but you can't license Epic Sax Guy song.
If they can get Epic Sax Guy song into Jax.
Say it, Epic Sax Guy.
No, I refuse. Epic Sax Guy.
I hope you actually play it and don't cluck like a chicken.
Oh, I am.
But yeah.
But all right. So we got through the whole thing with the Mortal Kombat 11, but I have some other news that kind of got me off left field. Maybe it doesn't bother you as much, but it kind of freaked me out a little bit. It's with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that the map is a bit larger than Odyssey. And I remember you telling me that Odyssey was an alright game. It was just kind of too much, I guess. Am I right?
It's a grindy game.
There we go.
We went with this. You're probably referring to the conversation we had last time I was on, where I was talking about all these sandbox games and how big they are.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is sort of kind of like more of the same. The Valhalla map size is bigger than Odyssey, and Odyssey was already the biggest one. The biggest sandbox in Assassin's Creed history.
Mm-hmm. But this one looks like it's going to be a little bit bigger. I mean, from what I'm saying, 90 square miles of play terrain.
That's pretty big. Now, I'm going to go back to what I said about Just Cause 3, because when I played Just Cause 3, that was a big sandbox. Let me see if I can see how big it was. I can't, because Just Cause 3, I loved it. I loved playing the game, but it's like a huge sandbox, and there ain't shit to do after a certain point.
I understand.
And that's a problem that I have with just concentrating on the size of the play area. If you give me, and I'm gonna bring that one up again. Kamurocho in Yakuza.
Okay.
Is a little town. It's a little city. Not a town, it's a city. But it's a small city in comparison to games like Just Cause, Saints Row, Assassin's Creed. but it's packed with shit to do. Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto 5 had that problem, where you had a huge map, and the whole map, the top part, the desert area,
Okay.
is hardly shit to do. I mean, and you can find shit to do if you want to, start doing crazy stunts where you're driving a 4x4 and, you hit a ramp and jump over your friend who's flying in on a jet.
That sounds right. Sounds like something that happens in Miami every day. Please.
No, shut up. Shut up. This is Miami. They'll do it.
Yeah, and they'll do it twice, just to let you know.
See, that's like I said before, a good example of seeing how everything's getting back to normal in Miami. Now the news shows are leading off with gunshots, with shootings. That's how you know things are going back to normal in Miami. But anyway, in a game like Just Cause, that in the sandbox, it actually lets you do crazy things. I mean, you can make your own fun in what you call is using the hook shot to tether a cow to a car, or tether it to two different cars and then have the two cars go in different directions if you're a psychopath. But you can, it's a sandbox that lets us to stuff like that. But Assassin's Creed is all about climbing walls and killing people.
Yeah.
And you're given this huge sandbox. What are you going to do in it?
That's a very good question, dude. And especially that it's going to be based on, what? Oh my God, I am totally on a blank. North mythology. Yeah, Vikings.
Nordic. Yeah.
Which they also kind of talked about that supposedly we might get a little bit of Odin or whatever, but how are you gonna mix that type of gaming, which is a whole stealth, killing and all that stuff, to Norse mythology and all stuff like that? I mean, it's almost like you're gonna play God of War, if you think about it.
Don't bring up the comparison.
I'm not trying to say it, but it's almost kind of. Let's be honest.
But I'm saying, you do realize that Norse mythology was around before Kratos jumped in it, right?
Yeah, we do know. I mean, it's not like I went to high school wait a minute, we're talking about Kratos was there when he fought Thor, and he tore him in half.
Yeah, and Thor was hanging out in a coffee shop in Arizona. I saw that too.
And they had shawarma as well. But please, keep going.
Yes. But anyway, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know what all the gameplay is going to entail, because the gameplay trailer they showed is gameplay in quotes, because I didn't see no gameplay. They might have something for you to do there that's worthwhile and works within the game's mechanics and the game's eventual point.
Mm-hmm.
But until now, I just see them making a huge sandbox just for the sake of saying, look at how big this sandbox is. Give me something to do in it. At least in Just Cause 3, there was wingsuit challenges.
Yes.
I don't think they had wingsuits during the Vikings era.
Doubt it, but let's see what happens.
Ha.
But the only thing I can tell you right now, I was interested in this game until I saw that it's bigger than Odyssey, and after you're telling me that the Odyssey was just a big ass grind, I just I'm not feeling it too much, and I'm like, I don't know.
But it was a grind. But the game was a grind separate from the size of the sandbox.
Okay.
It was just a very grindy game because they wanted you to buy the boosters. It's one of those games where you have to go up in level, and it's a pain in the ass to go up in level. Oh, buy these boosters, you'll level up faster.
I'm okay. I think I'll live without this game. I'll be fine.
Like
I'll let it come out.
Like what Ubisoft did with Ghost Recon Punisher. That's what I call it.
Which
John Bernthal was in it.
Which it still hurts me because, God, Punisher. This guy, John.
How do you make John Bernthal not be cool?
You can't. I mean, for God's sakes, John played a gangster in a wax museum movie. What's it called? Night in the Museum.
Yeah.
And he was still funny as fuck there and awesome. How?
Never put it past people to make cool people uncool. Look what they did. Look what the Cats movie did to Idris Elba.
Oh, we gotta stop there. No.
And that man is smooth. Cool.
That guy is fucking awesome. I'm sorry. And these no butthole cats are just not gonna be in this.
Wait,
in this
no
conversation.
butthole horny cats.
Oh, you see, I didn't go that far because I didn't watch the movie. I just know it's no buttholes. Elders are there. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm okay. Stop.
Just don't watch it. No, watch it.
What?
Have a few drinks, then watch the movie.
Oh God. What? Drink to every time the cat gets horny? I'll be dead.
You will be dead within 15 minutes.
Nah, I'm fine.
It's like taking a shot every time Neil Breen says something stupid. You will be comatose in 5.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get past those 5. I can hack a satellite with my 4 laptops that don't work.
No, I'm sorry.
While eating tuna.
No, the one that broke me. I can't get you out of this one, Jim.
Stop. That scene is horrible. I can't.
Oh my God.
Then he's like holding him, and then he has to put the blood on him. I'm like, no, stop.
Listen, folks, don't listen to us anymore about Neil Breen. Go watch a Neil Breen movie.
Yes.
That is as close as you can get to a concussion without being hit on the head.
Yeah. Or on LSD without taking it.
Watching a Neil Breen movie is an experience.
It's a life-changing experience. Let's be honest.
It's a funny life-changing experience.
It is the
weirdest.
weirdest
Oh my God!
shit.
It'll make you question life.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about Neil Breen.
Okay, let's get to something even more cool. All right, we're gonna get off this whole sandbox bullshit and let's get down to real shit here.
We're gonna be talking about another sandbox because what game are we talking about?
Cyberpunk 2077, car revealed to celebrate Mad Max Fury Road anniversary, and that car is fucking hot.
It's Mad Max Fury Road. Of course, it's awesome.
Well, it just needs the guy with the guitar and the fucking flame.
Oh my God, the guy with the flamethrowing guitar. If that shows up in Cyberpunk 2077 and Keanu Reeves is in it,
success.
How many Oscars can we throw at it?
I'll give them all, even the ones that didn't deserve it. I'll give it to them as well. Like, oh
Best
wait a
foreign
minute,
film.
you had an Oscar, give me your Oscar as well. Thank you, I need him.
It's not even a movie. And we're giving it Oscars.
Yeah, it's gonna be giving them Oscars just to hold the system up.
Yes,
just to let you know.
Oh my God! But yeah, I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
something dystopian for a dystopian future. Yeah, sure, why not?
Fuck yeah! I mean, you're gonna get the Quadra Type 66 car, and it's just gonna look like that Mad Max look. Oh my God! This picture alone is fucking everything. I need this game already. I want this game already.
I'm looking forward to playing this game.
I am too. I need it. Like I need to experience. This is the type of environment that I like. I like this fucking neon lights, gritty, fucking everything. Oh, it's everything I need. It's everything.
I am gonna. This is one of the games that I am looking forward to. I don't like to look forward to it because I am being grumpy. Jesus Christ.
But it's fine.
But I'm looking forward to this game. Like this game and another game that we're out there looking forward to. Mm-hmm. Something else that was shown that I said I was going to talk about. Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that game for sure. You know that game. I would like to see you play it before I buy it, because I don't know why I get such a thrill watching you play these games because you do so much into it. Like if anybody here would love to see a Willie gameplay, please like and talk about it because Willie gets in deep in these games. Not only that he likes to collect every fucking trophy in these games, but he makes sure he gets them. Whore. Yeah, you're the biggest trophy whore. I mean, there's others out there, but you're the only one I know. You're the only one I know. Let's get that straight.
No, you know another one, but he's not really whoring as much.
No. He's just partial whoring. Fucking, if we're gonna be honest. But you, oh my, you fucking going deep. You fucking.
I haven't actually. Truth be told, I haven't been gaming as much. But first of all, I need to say this: they showed gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima.
That game is too fucking hot.
They showed gameplay. Ubisoft, take notes on what gameplay actually is.
Yes. Hell, I put it up last week. I put the gameplay, some of the gameplay, not all of it. And dude, it's just amazing. It's so memorable. You see how the wind flows. Let's not get started with the samurais. When the samurai fights,
the wind flowing is a game mechanic.
I don't give a fuck. Seeing that,
they tell you there. The wind is a game mechanic. Little birds flying to side quests. That's a game mechanic. Oh. It's all built into the game, and it looks beautiful. It looks like an old Kurosawa movie. You know what I was thinking of when I was watching the gameplay? Remember Bushido Blade on the original PlayStation? Oh
no, I don't remember.
The Bushido Blade series on the original PlayStation was a great combat game. It was like a fighting game, but all just samurai, and it was very technical and very cool. And this was like Bushido Blade, but like amped up to 11. Especially when they got towards the end, that they showed the game in black and white. Tell me that didn't look like an old Kurosawa movie.
It looked fucking awesome. It actually reminded me of what's that manga?
The original Samurai 7. And you're probably talking about Rurouni Kenshin.
No.
Not Kenshin?
No. What's that other manga fucking one that I saw? Oh my god, I can't remember. It's with the whole samurai.
Was it a guy with red hair and a cross-shaped scar on his cheek?
No.
Well, that's Rurouni Kenshin.
No, it wasn't. No. Shoot, I can't remember. Fuck. I know it's gonna hit me after this whole podcast. Oh my god, I hate it.
Well, and I need to know it now. But yeah, it's that style, old Edo era, samurai, just cutting the shit out of each other, and it's beautiful. I want to play that game.
I want to play it too. Shoot. Oh my god.
But it comes out next month, or it comes out June or July?
I think it comes out next month.
I need it. I need it. The only reason why I'm not pre-ordering it is because I don't believe in pre-orders, and it comes out in July 17th. I don't believe in pre-orders, but if any game was going to get me to pre-order, Ghost of Tsushima would be it.
I would have done it. I would have got it because Ghost of Tsushima is freaking amazing.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
What?
Now we're talking about pre-orders. Another thing that I didn't pre-order comes out tomorrow.
What didn't you pre-order?
I didn't pre-order it. I never pre-ordered, but it comes out tomorrow. The one thing that I should have pre-ordered, but I didn't because I don't pre-order anything.
What is it?
The TurboGrafx 16 Mini.
Oh, heartbreaking.
It's you know what? I'm ready to buy it. I didn't pre-order it because I don't do those things, but I'm ready to buy it. I'm gonna buy the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. I'm gonna buy the two 8-bit wireless controllers, and you're not gonna hear from me for at least a week.
Well, at least before that week happens, you're gonna give me an unboxing of that shit because I want to see what it looks like inside when you're opening and all that shit.
I already told you I would be the worst person to do an unboxing video with. Me unboxing is like every kid in Christmas morning ripping the wrapping off their gifts. Okay, I don't have time to sit there and do peels and talk about no. Let me get in that. Boom! I need to play Dungeon Explorer now.
And
Chowaniki.
Good. There we go. That's all I want to hear.
And Salamander and Splatterhouse. Oh my god, I'm gonna go nuts.
It's a must, and it has to be pre-ordered like ASAP.
No, I don't pre-order. It comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna buy it. Well, I gotta wait because I gotta get paid. You know how that is. But I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go past June without a TurboGrafx 16 Mini connected to my television.
Well, being that we're talking about buying stuff, I know this is probably a subject that you're not gonna enjoy, or you're gonna hear it, but you're not gonna really care too much about it. The new Call of Duty apparently has a new name now. It's called Black Ops Cold War. It looks like it's going to be coming out, I think this year. No.
Yeah, no. I mean,
yeah.
Forget about what Warzone is doing. They're going to make their mainline AAA pay me $60 and microtransactions Call of Duty game.
Of course.
And this has been the way the rotation works right now for these games. The Black Ops one is the one that's supposed to come out now, and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I say. I know it's a whatever for you. I mean, I want to see what this whole Cold War is going to be about, but until right now, that's the leak that everybody's getting right now. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War. And
I mean,
that's awesome.
I will say, from what little I've played of Call of Duty games, I played the original Black Ops, which was set around they had one little bit around the Cold War, only because you were supposed to assassinate Fidel.
Yeah.
But
fucking murdered him right there.
It's a premise, and then Black Ops is usually the more over the top of the Call of Duty games. And yeah, something in the Cold War will be cool. Like, maybe I'm just being an 80s geek again, but imagine if they did a Call of Duty with the aesthetic of Red Dawn. The original Red Dawn. Thank you very much. But seriously, you remember Red Dawn, right?
Of course. Wolverines!
There you go. Imagine again, it could be a Call of Duty game with that aesthetic. I mean, they'll never do it because Call of Duties have to be a highly polished military hoorah type of shit.
Of course. And
but
I'm all down for the hoorah. You just got me excited. I was like,
but a whole Soviet invasion during the Cold War, and backwoods people having to rise up and fight them. I'd like to see that. I might even want to play it.
I'm all down for that shit. I'm all in it. Fuck it.
And I'll play as Patrick Swayze's character because Patrick Swayze was awesome.
Fuck yeah. I mean, you'll be roundhousing the fuck out of everybody. That's what you're
all right. Okay. Now you're just mixing universes.
Well, because reasons. I have to.
Oh Jesus. Now we're starting a thing where Patrick Swayze is he's a bouncer who ends up fighting in the Cold War, and then a tape comes out revealing that he used to dance.
Yes.
Hey, wait, no. Before a really bad one comes out where they see that they show that he was in drag.
Also, he died. Make sure his spirit carried on and gave people signs of what they need to do.
And did pottery.
Yes. That's it. Why is nobody paying us to make these fucking movies?
Because we're not Tommy Westfall. That's why. I told you about Tommy Westfall.
So fucking... I'm done with that. You know what? I want that movie now. Willie, I want this movie to happen, dude. I want it. I want it now.
Call it the inside Tommy Westfall's head.
Yeah,
just come up with vague connections. Listen, it almost broke my brain when I was watching the movie The Martian. I wrote about this on the website.
Yeah, you did.
There was a scene when they were talking about how to get Matt Damon's character. His name is Mark Watney. He was trapped on Mars because they left him there by because of a mistake, and now he has to try to survive in Mars while NASA here tries to find a way to rescue him. They went and they did this whole thing where they had a secret meeting on how they were going to try to bring him back. They called it Project Elrond, which is a Lord of the Rings reference.
Yes.
Okay, so these people have seen Lord of the Rings.
Of course.
Sean Bean is in the movie.
Go ahead, keep going.
Sean Bean.
Everybody needs to hear this.
Sean Bean is in the movie. He's the person in charge of the crew of the ship that accidentally left Mark Watney on Mars. He's Boromir in Lord of the Rings. So you mean to tell me that these people know what Lord of the Rings is? They know enough about it to know. Obviously, the movies came out, and they have Boromir sitting in the room, and they're not saying anything. And then my brain started freaking out. I'm like, is this like that scene in Last Action Hero where the kid tries to convince Arnold Schwarzenegger that he's an action movie star? So he takes him to Blockbuster to show him the poster for Terminator. Only on the poster of Terminator in this world, Sylvester Stallone is the Terminator.
Bro.
This is why you can't. This is why you can't let me have ideas, because my mind goes in weird places. Please ignore me.
This is why I freaked out when I saw that.
Please ignore me. I'll be okay.
Look, you know what? let's get to something else before your brain like totally farts. Let's
No,
talk about something.
yeah.
Let's talk about something that everyone's near and dear and
wait.
wants to know about. Please go ahead.
Wait, I just want to say it.
Go.
I just want to say it. The Snyder Cut.
Oh,
Please, let's talk about this.
let's do it. That's what I really wanted to get to, anyways.
Please, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about the Snyder Cut, which has been announced this week that it's coming out 2021, and it broke the fucking internet. It broke it. But I'm gonna be fucking honest right now, and it's time for me to rant about it because it's been going on for such a long time that everybody's been begging for this fucking Snyder Cut forever and a day since the day we saw it in a private screening. And I'm not gonna lie.
Not the Snyder Cut, the actual theatrical
Yeah, but I'm just
movie.
saying that people were begging to get the Snyder Cut, even when we saw the movie private screened. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the movie. I was like, okay, fine, all right, okay, this happened. Oh look, CGI faced fucking Mike, this guy,
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. I was gonna call him Mike Henry. I don't know why, but fine.
Mike Henry.
I don't know why.
Do I know a Mike Henry? He's probably a football player.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, is that a football player? Why did I put a football? You know what? Fuck it. The fact that all suddenly Jason Momoa, who I love, that guy's fucking awesome. But all suddenly he takes credit because he said at one time on Instagram, you gotta show the Momoa, you gotta show the cut. Guys, come on, show the cut. Hey, Snyder Cut. Woo! All suddenly the next day, yeah, we're gonna release a Snyder Cut, and he takes the fucking glory when the whole entire. No, I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. No. And just to let you know, I want to see this movie progress to something better. But you know what's sad about it? We're gonna get the Snyder Cut, awesome, but nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna change the outcome of the movie. They're not gonna make something out of it because the movie sucks so bad that nobody's gonna pay for it already. We're gonna get it for free on HBO.
No, you're not gonna get it for free on HBO. I told you that dirty lie.
Well, depending who you're getting your subscription from, you know what I'm saying?
But we don't talk about those things.
Next, what?
What I'm saying, okay. First off,
Go.
Jason Momoa went and said that because he knew something was coming. This has been negotiated. They've been in negotiations for this since last year.
Yes.
From what I understand, initially Warner Brothers didn't want to do it because they approached Zack Snyder, who, by the way, they did him wrong.
Yeah, they fucked him. I read the whole story.
They did him wrong, and just basically throwing him out of the movie midway so they could put Joss Whedon in there. But they came up to him and said, "Hey, hey, what would it take for you to do the Snyder Cut? Like, finish it off and make finish everything up so it could be a proper movie." And he probably threw some ridiculous number like $20 million.
Yeah.
And they balked at it and they said, "No, that's all right. You know what? You keep doing you."
We don't need it that bad. Next.
But I mean, speculation, because I don't know anything except the things that I read. But speculation is AT&T, after the purchase of Time Warner, wanted to revisit it. HBO Max is about to launch. They want to have more than Friends to sell people on, and so I'm guessing that they fast tracked it so that there could be a for real. And when we're saying Snyder Cut here, we're not talking about what he filmed, no post processing, everything as it was. No, they're gonna go back. They're gonna finish all the CGI. They're gonna flesh out everything that he had done to make it a proper movie to see, complete with all the cameos that were supposed to be in there. Would you like to say who some of those people are?
Please go. I just know.
Actually, you don't know?
No.
Well, it was confirmed that in the original Snyder Cut, we were going to see not just Apocalypse, but Darkseid. We were definitely going to see the Green Lantern Corps. Not just the one Green Lantern that died in the beginning sequence.
No, of course not.
But you're going to see the Green Lantern Corps,
okay,
at least 2 members, and you were going to see Desaad. Plus, they were talking about there may have been little links here and there to Atom and Martian Manhunter.
Holy shit! That's all.
Quite a lot of stuff to throw around for people who might not know about the DC universe, and I don't claim to. Cousin Jose is the one that knows more about DC. I don't know. I'm more of a Marvel guy, but knowing that kind of stuff was going to be in the movie, and seeing it, amount to nothing because execs at Warner Brothers got cold feet. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad too if I was more into DC.
Absolutely, dude. It was going to be a 3.5 hour movie. No,
remember originally it was going to be 2 movies.
Yeah, just like Endgame.
Well, yeah, because originally, Infinity War was going to be one long movie in 2 parts. Then it became essentially 2 movies. But no, Justice League was going to be a 2-parter. The first part was going to be where they got their asses kicked, and the second part was going to be when they came back, just like Infinity War and Endgame.
Absolutely, but that would have been fun to watch either way. It doesn't matter who did it, but that would have been awesome to watch.
And that's what they're talking about. Personally, I didn't care for Justice League.
Neither did I.
Then again, it was kind of like it had moments of fun. It was surprisingly watchable for what it was, but I wasn't a fan, and I wasn't a fan of Batman v Superman. But if that was the cinematic universe that they were selling, they were selling, that Zack Snyder was pushing as his vision, at least see it through.
Yeah, I agree.
They went through all this trouble to build all this up, and because they got cold feet, they backed out. I think that's bullshit.
I call it a dick move. That's what it is.
While I also think it sucks that they're holding this Snyder Cut hostage behind HBO Max, at least they're committing to giving Zack Snyder a chance to finish what he started.
Good.
At least we could see a Justice League movie the way it was originally intended, which I think is important.
It should be.
For all the things that I dislike about Batman v Superman, I see where they were headed with it. I see what they were doing, and I would like to see that come to fruition. Get it done. Now, the funny thing to me is that now that they got the Snyder Cut, that the fans got the Snyder Cut, now there's a movement to release. Have you seen the hashtag release the Ayer cut?
Oh, please. I don't know about what else.
And you know what?
Is this? Go ahead.
And you know what? I'm kind of behind this one as well.
Why? What's this cut about?
Now that they're talking about, you cut Zack Snyder's legs from under him, let him finish his stuff. How about let David Ayer show his cut of Suicide Squad?
Interesting.
They hyped up all this interaction between Harley and Joker, and we barely saw Joker. And yeah, I mean, when we saw him, he looked like a very stylized 80s coke baron.
Yeah, he belongs straight in the 80s. But
we didn't get to see enough of him. We didn't get to see any kind of interaction really between him and Harley, and a lot of stuff supposedly was cut out so they could try to make it more mainstream. And as bad as Justice League might have been, yeah, you know what? Release the Ayer cut. Let's see what David Ayer's idea was.
Fuck it. I'm up for it. I want to see the cuts.
I'm just gonna say this right now.
Go.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Go.
If one person out there goes and now decides to make a movement out of everything, and decides maybe he should get behind a Josh Trank cut of Frank Forstick,
they can go burn them hell.
I'm gonna hunt that person down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hunt that person down. I'm not gonna kill him. The most I'm gonna do is give him really bad internet, but I'm gonna hunt that person down. No one needs to see that abomination.
I'm gonna fucking boggle your internet down to shit. You're not gonna be able to see nothing.
I swear to God, 56K, buddy, 56K. Yeah,
I just said it because I realized
56K. I swear to you, it's gonna take you 3 minutes to download one dirty picture.
Just one. It's gonna bring him down. You're gonna put him on his knees. You're not gonna see shit, sir. You're not gonna see an email in your day.
I'm gonna ruin your Friday night happy time.
Yep. Netflix and chill is not gonna happen anymore. You're just gonna be chilling.
No. It's gonna be finger puppets and go home.
Go have a hot pocket. Fuck it.
No, that's the whole point. So he doesn't get the hot pocket.
Fucking.
See, that's a euphemism.
You know what? That's it. No, stop. Pineapples. I'm done. Just.
All right, we're done. That's it. I'm done.
I'm done.
And I'm spent.
Guys, I want to thank you very much for joining us today on this awesome podcast. We had such a
interesting.
I can't.
We covered a lot today. We covered video games. We covered the TurboGrafx 16 Mini.
Yep.
We covered Neil Breen. We covered Hot Pockets.
Yeah. And with that being said, we're done. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. And again, I can't freaking say it without like feeling like such a beggar like other people. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. And you know what? Comment down below. We want to hear what you guys think about this. Is there something you guys want to talk about? Maybe share with us. Hell, let's have a group discussion. And thank you for joining us. You guys take care. And Willie, do you have any final words you want to share with the lovely fans out here?
Don't release the trank cut.
You heard him. Don't do it, or else he'll hunt you down. 56K is a lot.
56K is bad.
Oh yeah, it's bad. You're not gonna be able to play Call of Duty with that shit.
Even worse. I'll make you have to use AOL.
Oh.
Listen, I'm almost 50 years old. I have an AOL disc around here somewhere.
I think you do. I know you do because I saw it last time.
I know I do.
Ugh.
I threw out a whole bunch of stuff. By the way, geek heads out there who like messing with computers, never throw out cables.
Never. Don't.
I know you know that already, but I'm gonna tell you, never throw out cables. Now I'm looking for an 80-pin SATA oh my God, SATA cable. An 80-pin IDE cable, and I don't know what to do with myself. I threw them all out. I should do, that should be a thing. Woody's old man rants.
You know what? That should be a thing. And I'm still saying we should have a segment where you talk about building a proper freaking PC for anything, and you tell our viewers where to get it, how to buy it, and where they can not spend that much money.
Everybody does that now. My daughter can do that. My grandson can do that.
I doubt it. There's people out there that still beg other people to do shit. So I think if we were out there to give them some help, we will lend them a hand and they can save $1 or $2.
Yeah, and by the way, I said grandson. I'm that old, people.
He is, but he's still amazing. Aren't you, Willie?
Thank you. Thank you. The check's in the mail.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just waiting for it. Just want to make sure I want to make sure I sugarcoat this because I want my check. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Next week, actually. Take it easy, guys, and happy Memorial Day. Peace.
Bye.